We must understand the difference between technique and skill. This is a basic principle for the golf athlete. So technique is what or how we're doing something, whether that's grip, setup, foot position, all those types of things go into technique. So that's going to be what or how we're doing something to employ a good swing. And then skill is the ability for ourselves to actually execute that swing. So that comes from our physical being, particularly within our nervous system. Our nervous system is the computer to our body. So that's the brain and the spinal cord. So if those things aren't linked with our musculoskeletal system, if our nervous system doesn't understand that sensory input from our muscles, our joints, all those things, then we're not going to be able to execute that swing no matter how good our technique is. So we could have the most beautiful technique and it could look like the most beautiful swing pattern, but we're going to be slicing, missing the ball, hitting the ground, having a lot of swing faults if we don't perfect our skill and our ability to do so. So you need a medical professional to identify those impairments. Where are we going wrong, where we cannot initiate a good swing? So once you combine the skill and the technique together, we're going to be able to have those beautiful swings, those swings that are going to prevent injury and produce power and consistency. But you have to practice, you have to put in the work, and you have to find somebody that knows what they're doing to identify and correct those impairments or movement pattern dysfunctions or malalignment in the joints. Anything, there's more to it, but anything like that will cause you to have poor swing, poor consistency, and poor power. And that's going to cause us to miss the ball or hit the top. Like I said, all of those poor things that we don't want to do in our swing. So we must perfect our skill, which is our ability to carry out that technique that we learn. So the golf pro, awesome at teaching the technique, awesome at teaching the swing, but if we're not able to perform it, then we're not going to be able to have those good swings. So you really want to reach out to a professional to understand and to perfect and to perform and to repeat these things over time, because we will have injury, we will lose posture, and we will get mad when we make those bad swings, and we know that our mental state is really going to affect how we move into the next hole, into the next round, whatever it may be, to get those swings as well. So skill and technique need to be combined together to create the perfect swing.